Selection of the most interesting facts about the BMW 9 Series. Hello everyone! Even though we live in the ever-evolving world of automotive luxury, the well-known BMW company consistently expands the boundaries of innovation and beauty. Very soon, it will be ready to release the long-awaited 9 Series model to the audience. The 9 Series model represents the culmination of decades of BMW's unwavering commitment to engineering and design excellence. In fact, it's more than just a car. It's a fusion of beauty and grace, as well as the most modern technology and performance, promising an unforgettable driving experience. So, let's take a ride. I'm sure that the gap between the new BMW 7 Series and Rolls-Royce seemed too huge to the Bavarians, so that's why they thought about releasing their version of such a car. The show car, which received the 9 Series Index, debuted as a pre-production version of the already existing BMW 7 Series. This incredible concept car was deservedly named Vision Future Luxury, which says everything without any words. And what can I say? The design of this luxury sedan echoes the BMW Pininfarina Gran Lusso Coupe, which was shown all around the world exhibitions some time ago. As for the release date of the 9 Series, the company has not yet provided any accurate information about it. However, there are rumours that the concept car may be released any time before the end of next year. At the same time, there is almost no information about it. Exterior of the car. I am 100% sure that the company continues to polish the style of the existing version of the exterior, while willingly introducing new approaches and final touches. For example, the nostrils of the radiator grille have become even larger, and the laser head optics have narrowed to create a predatory look. The rear part of the car should be relatively short, but the rear doors should open against the direction of movement. At the same time, looking at the prototype, it is easy to imagine what the serial version of the model will look like in general. Huge mirrors, smaller wheels, and fewer edgy parts on the bumpers. The Germans also installed rear OLED optics and laser headlights in their luxurious brainchild, located next to the largest radiator that has ever been installed on Bavarian cars. Organic LED bulbs were chosen because they are thinner and do not need rear-mounted reflectors. Some people say that the current appearance is a classic profile of the 7 Series, with its restrained elegance, smooth surfaces, and majestic proportions. And you know what? They would be absolutely right. In addition, the German car manufacturer decided to significantly strengthen the protrusions with carbon weights and power units. That is why it is not yet known for sure what will move the wheels of the new 9 Series. The engineers assume that their improved concept will have simply phenomenal aerodynamics to correspond to all other cars of this class. Can we believe it? Well, why not? To be honest, I don't see any reason to doubt. Firstly, the body shape itself reduces drag, and secondly, the Bavarian luxury sedan concept has many design tricks and features. Airflows are optimized due to air ducts in the rear of the front wheel arches, rear C-pillars with internal air ducts, as well as due to holes in the rear bumper. Carbon and aluminium are just a symbol of strength and innovative lightness of the overall design. The most important thing is that the concept will be built on a carbon aluminium chassis. I'm sure that you have already understood that. However, the widespread use of the carbon fiber in the sedan makes it possible to almost completely get rid of the central pillar to add more air to the interior. In fact, it looks like in the models of the Rolls-Royce. Interior and innovations. The interior and its equipment will surprise you no less than the exterior of the car. So let's start with the fact that the entire interior of the BMW 9 Series will be covered with curved materials made of matte wood, and soft LEDs will illuminate thin and elegantly connected surfaces. Have you noticed the shift lever made of aluminium and glass, which looks more like some kind of a rod? In addition, you can find a symmetrical wood texture on the steering wheel, a fully digital panel with 3D sensors, and a touch center console. The car is equipped with a new iDrive controller, which has a 4-position display without physical buttons and switches. There are 2 separate seats, 2 screens, and pull-out tables in the back row. If both rear screens are playing, streaming a video or games, there is also a removable touch tablet between the rear seats, which can be used to control the multimedia system. Its augmented reality projection display can display buildings, road signs, traffic lights, and many threats that can be hidden in the blind spot. And you are absolutely right, it can show absolutely any data, from the current speed of movement to access to online services, including watching movies and listening to your favorite music. The passenger in the front seat has a touchscreen which is mounted in the front panel directly in front of him, and the driver is provided with another screen. As we have already said, one is used instead of the dashboard, and the second can be found on the center console. By the way, they are all combined into a single system, and information from one display can be transmitted to any other. So what does that mean? In other words, you can communicate and perform some joint actions even without words. Another feature is that the front seat frames, made of carbon fiber of course, are built into the side rails of the car, and they are attached to the roof. In fact, they become central body pillars. The seats don't seem to recline much, but I think BMW specialists will definitely be able to think out this moment. Technical specifications. I have to add that BMW could definitely give more technical information about its new concept car, but we have what we have. After analysing everything, I can assume that the power range of the luxury car can include engines from the 7 Series models, including the 6.6-litre V12, which generates 600 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque in M760 Li xDrive. I have to say that this is one of the best engines. In addition, there is information according to which the German company BMW also plans to release a hybrid modification of the 9 Series sedan. Under the hood of this car, one can find a turbo engine, as well as an electric motor. So what can I add in conclusion? I really want to highlight the fact that such a visual concept as Vision Future Luxury was created by BMW specialists to show possible directions for the development of innovative technologies in combination with modern comfort. Who knows, maybe this car will finally be able to give a long-term forecast for the perception of the modern luxury of the brand.